age.
Exactly. And I'm like, this looks like a bad habit I would like to engage in, but I cannot
Yeah,
afford
but
it.
that's not because you are broke. Like, the mentality you are coming with here is hustling mentality. You are beyond hustling. You are
What?
beyond that stage. You're not
I'm
hustling.
sorry, what did you
Like,
say? I am not beyond hustling.
let me explain. Let me explain. When you are hustling, right, that means you are trying to make ends meet.
Hmm.
You are not trying to make ends meet.
How do you know?
Ends have met. Ends have met. Cars that have spoiled.
No, you guys need to start a go.
Some people don't even have cars.
You need to start a GoFundMe for me. Honestly, I need a new car.
And I realized I can't go for a certain ages anymore. Otherwise, I'll be what they call
You you'll be a cradle snatcher.
exactly. I do
Actually,
have
not
my.
that shocking, but
It's
okay.
it's not
That was
it's
that
on
was
point.
the
It's on
joke.
brand.
That was
Yeah,
the
no, and
joke.
we
I
are
know.
saying that we don't get the joke.
Yeah, it's not a joke.
I'm glad this is our last episode for the year. Thank God for that. Yeah. Also nails. Guys, can we do functional nails? As in, not nails are nice, but like you see those ones that are now long to the point where you can't, like, you
I
now
don't
have
know
to.
how they
Why?
work. Do you know what? Yeah, I really admire the girls who fix their nails because I cannot fix mine. Just the fact that something is sitting on my nail, I cannot function.
It will bother you.
It will
It will
bother me.
bother
I
you.
can't write,
I
I
can
can't
tell.
type, I can't do anything. So I'm just like,
Yeah,
nope.
they are not writing though.
Yeah,
They're not
like,
writing though. Like, you have
but
to
are they
understand, if you have
typing?
those kind of nails, you are doing something.
Which
And
is
the way they type, you don't want to know. If you are not struggling enough to find out, you're not starting an OnlyFans, so it's not for you.
I
The way they type,
cannot
apparently they type with this. They
with
type
the
with
time.
this. I don't know if you can see
Oh,
it.
right
They
there.
type
Oh,
with either this or this. Yeah, the way they type. So,
that's crazy.
and the way they wipe their ass is even more interesting. That's the most. That's the more interesting one.
I did not ask for
I
that
know.
information, Biola. I promise you.
It's
I
like I
did
am
not.
innocent.
I did
I
not
know.
anticipate that that would fold into the conversation at all. We
You
were
were
talking about
talking
something
about.
else. We were talking about the functionality of having
Stop.
fixed nails, and I'm like, I cannot fix my
Stop making
nails,
me. Firstly, stop
and
making me
he
look
brought
bad.
that up. So I don't know what. I'm glad
Stop
you're
making.
back though, because I was like, okay, this has gone way beyond what I thought it would be.
Should I go?
I don't know
You know
what's
what?
going on here.
But
No, you guys need to start a go.
some people don't even have cars.
You need to start a GoFundMe for me. Honestly, I need a new car.
That's
Isn't she the one that is
actually
talking to the prime minister?
So,
She's talking about starting a GoFundMe for her.
what does
Start with
that
the
have to
prime
do with
minister.
anything?
Start with the prime minister
I
first.
don't talk
Talk
to
to
the.
him. Talk to him. Be like, do you have a car that you're not using, Mr. Prime
Listen.
Minister?
This is what I tell you. Yeah, like I think something I've discovered is that the fact that people have fancy titles doesn't mean they're getting paid well. Okay, it doesn't mean they're
Yeah,
making
not. I
bank.
don't think. You see, now this is where I do agree with you that salary isn't paid well, but I do disagree that they're not making bank. Anyway, most of these people, right,
Mm,
are legacy kids, and if you know what I mean, you know what I mean.
mm,
They already have money. That's why they go into public office. They're not
yeah.
going there only for the passion of it. They're just going there to satisfy their satisfaction of their egos and the
Mm.
fact that they did it. Plus, also most of them don't have really life missions. So because they have money, we have life mission because we don't have money. Like, they don't have life mission.
We have to have life
They,
mission.
they
Our life mission is
dedicate
to
their
make
life.
money.
They dedicate their life to public service. Right? They don't have life mission. Let me tell you something, I will not let anybody tell me that politicians are broke. Because most of them come from Ivy League school. How did you get there?
Yeah,
How
fair
did you
point.
get there? You think they just accept every dick and the truth that you think are you the only one with good marks in high school? You won the canonical good marks in high school. So you think your daddy did not stop that nonsense. Don't let anybody lie to you.
Anyway, Biola,
All these people
how
are
has
this.
your year been so far? Because Ayo's just been roasting
20,
me.
2025, interesting. I
Yeah.
would say.
You better be
Uh,
nice to 2025 saying it over. No, I'm
Just
just
in
telling
case.
you.
I don't know why you are
Just in
speaking for
case.
the year and you are making threats and you are
No, I'm just telling
subtly
you, no, it's not
warning.
yet over. Things could happen. Be nice. The way you start,
No,
if I'm 25 and you say I am interesting, I'm like, go on. Because this could go either way, and I could mess up the rest of your year. I still have like what 40 days,
uh,
40 more days to go. I'm in charge for 40 more days. Before
Okay,
you know
well,
it,
how
lightning will
was it?
struck you while you are sleeping.
kind kind of challenging actually, but
Yeah.
Pele.
also I think, well, I wouldn't say started 2025, but like 2025 is most likely the year that I would say that like I've accepted, fully accepted that I'm an old man now, right? I'm not old, but I would say what I mean. I don't know if this happens to you guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this happens. And I think it happens to everybody, but you guys can clarify. The image you have of yourself in your head and the person you're seeing in the mirror now is slightly different. That's
Mm-hmm.
for me anyway. Like the person in my head is my younger version, is my 20s version,
Yeah.
right? So what I'm trying to say now is that now there's now like a merging of this is who I am now. This
Mm.
is me. This is not the 20-year-old guy with full hair. Now there's no hair. And
Mm.
that's when I think of myself, that's the guy I see.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is now. Ah,
Pele.
so
Pele.
so that I would say
Sorry.
2025 is why are you apologizing? There's nothing to
I
apologize about.
no. I Pele. Still, the lack of air can be painful.
How
Pele.
can how can the response to there's no need to apology be to
Be more
apologize again?
Pele.
It's
Yep.
fine. It's fine. Anyway,
I
but
didn't
yeah,
know where
so
to go.
yeah, like so
I
before,
don't
for
know why I'm showing
example,
this. Let me cover it. If I be struggling.
Oh my God. You can't help
for
yourself, Terry.
example, again, you guys can like I have two nephews, right? And when they
Mm.
call me uncle, I almost started telling them at some point to say, don't call me uncle, call me Biola,
Mm.
right?
You're
But
like
I
those
I didn't
aunties that don't
but I
admit
didn't
that you're old.
I didn't do that because I know where they are in Nigeria, and that's if I
Yeah.
say that, that could lead to so. But now, yeah, I'm uncle. You know what? I'm actually uncle. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Biola. Like,
Uncle Biola
and
Ekpele. Eh?
they
Sorry.
don't say Uncle Biola Ekpele, please. My this please
Just stop.
please all you please. So, but
I am
anyway, I
sorry.
think that as a personal, just personally, that I would say is like a thing that has changed for me in 2025.
Mm.
Yeah,
You know,
just.
you know when Mike came to when I noticed that for me. It
Oh.
was back when I was still single and I was on a dating app, and then I realized, and then you have to pick the age like you are interested in, right? And I realized I can't go for certain ages anymore. Otherwise, I will be what they call
You'll be a cradle snatcher.
exactly. I will be what I'll be seen online. I'm like, I used to judge those people, and now I was about to be one of those people, and then I was
Oh
like,
wow.
wait.
Yeah.
I guess
That's
I
so
can't even
funny.
stop at 30. So now I'm like, I will not be also ages. Because I remember I saw an advertisement for a bachelor show, like Golden Bachelor, and it was talking about how he wanted women within a certain age,
Mm.
obviously younger than him, and people were slandering him online. So now I'm like, wait, back when I was single, I'm like, I have to push this further back and then push this further.
That's so funny.
And then, and then I realized that the people within my age were not looking for what I was looking for. Because, the biological clock are very different. So the struggles are very different.
Yeah. True,
That's
true.
funny.
That was when I knew that my younger days are behind me. I can't even, I started checking out how I'm dressed because I'm like, if I wear certain things, right? And let's just say, mm, let's even say I can pass for it physically. But let's say somebody stop me and ask me, how old are you? With this outfit I have on, now I have to start thinking, how do I answer this? Hmm, like,
You can
am
say
I
you're
too
19
old
at
to be
you can
having
say you're
certain
19
things?
at heart.
The
Yeah,
problem that won't up. You can't see it, ne? But I have gray beard all over here, grayness. You can't see it.
People are
Now
aging
the
faster, so I would not be surprised if the 19-year-olds have gray hair. To be honest, people are stressed.
no, that's another thing entirely.
I
Like the current 20-year-olds look sometimes
They look,
older than those in their 30s.
yeah,
I've
like
still seen the
some of
ones
them look
I've still
like they
seen the
could
ones
beat
on
me
dating
up.
show, but it's mostly the Botox. So I have actually have these ones with the
Mhm.
dating shows where you will see them and they do not look young. They all
Yeah,
look like they all look like they are like moms at home, like stay at home wives.
but do
With
you
and
think?
their face don't have reactions, and
Do
it's the
you,
Botox like shot here, shot in everywhere. So
do
their
you
face is
think?
still.
Do you think it's a perception problem that maybe we don't see ourselves as old, so we're looking at them and thinking, "Wow, these guys look old," but maybe we look old too.
So can I
Yeah,
say
we do look
something?
old to them, but I don't think it's necessarily only physical. I
Mm.
think it's everything
The
about us that is old. But because we don't
the
have kids and we're not like in somebody's husband and wife, and we are sitting at home like what regular people our age do, we don't see ourselves like because we are stuck in the middle. We are stuck
Yeah,
in the we are
true.
old, but we are not that old. Like
that's
old enough,
Yeah, yeah.
like them, like they are
Like
old.
it shocked me how this thing made me so happy, right? So the guys I play tennis with, at some
Mm.
point, I don't know, we were all chilling and then everyone started like asking about ages, like, oh, I think you're this age, I think you're this age. And then when it got to me, they're like, what's your age? And I'm like, what do you guys think? And the age they put me was like -11, a
Oh
whole
wow.
11.
Yeah, that's
And
good.
for me,
Wait.
I was
Why can't
happy.
you tell us
I,
your age?
I don't want to.
Why
There's
you
no
say
need.
-11?
There's
I'm
no
not saying there's
need.
a need. It's just
Do you want to
this
tell
it's
us
not
your
a,
age, Ayo? Well, how old are you?
I don't mind saying
Yeah, then
my
tell
age.
That's
us.
fine. Mm,
I am a young 30-something-year-old.
that's fine.
Do with that image
So
what you will.
unserious. Let's move
I
on,
don't
please.
understand. The drug you don't want to drink, you want someone else to. I don't. I can nobody even ask you. I don't.
No, I
Go
was
with your
actually,
energy,
you
please.
know what?
Please,
I
please,
was
please, please, please,
comfortable
please, please.
saying it until you were not comfortable saying it. And now I feel like I shouldn't be comfortable saying it. I got weird because
Live,
you got weird.
live your
Before you
life.
didn't say it, I was ready to say it.
Don't be a follower. Live your life.
The thing is following. If you see people running, will you run towards the danger? No, this about danger. I
No.
saw people were not saying anything. I was like, oh,
You
maybe there's a
ask
reason why they are not.
you ask why are you running? You don't just start following them. You ask
No, no, no,
why are
no.
you running?
Mm-mm-mm. My basic instinct is to get out of danger first and then ask questions later. But it doesn't matter. Maybe they even run away from money. That's fine. I can run back. But the first thing is make sure that I'm not dying. Because you know what? I'm not white enough to brave the unknown. It's not in my genetic code to ask. My genetic code is ask questions now. Worry now. Make sure you are safe now. Because
And
guess what? People that did not ask questions. It was a joke.
uh,
I'm done.
please, I am not rich enough to be cancelled. Okay, I am not at all. Like I'm not rich enough where I'm
Fair
like, if
enough.
people cancel me, I don't care. No, at this point, I
Fair
am
enough.
hustling.
So, what else would I say for 2025? On a lighter note, I think I've realized tennis is football is gone. Football is gone. It's gone.
Yeah,
It's
tennis
gone.
is where it's at.
Tennis is, yeah, football. My body can't do it. It's
Hmm.
gone. Sorry. I've accepted it. It's not even a struggle anymore. It's like, yes, thank you. It's fine.
Yeah.
What else? Um, I think I actually enjoy this podcast. That that
Mm.
that I had like I don't know, it's kind of like a release in a way. Like I don't
Hmm.
like talking, but I like talking here, if that
Mm.
makes sense.
You're
So yeah,
welcome.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm glad we have that kind
Uh,
of effect on you.
uh,
So,
Yeah,
Bele. You
I
can save
actually,
me for the therapy session.
I was saying, oh my God, I was saying that I don't like, I mean,
Sorry.
this is not a popular pod. Nobody really knows it. but it's also just a good way where we get together and we just chat about the most random things, and that makes it in a way
Yeah,
good. Like you're staying
yeah.
connected with friends, and so why not?
Plus, it's also I know the funniest thing, right? I am very much not somebody who keeps a large circle of friends. Shocking, I know. I do
Actually,
have
not
my
that shocking, but
close.
okay.
It's not,
That was
it's
that
on
was
point.
the
It's on
joke.
brand.
That was
Yeah,
the
no,
joke.
and
I
we are
know.
saying that we don't get the joke.
Mm, yeah, it's not a joke.
I'm glad this is our last episode for the year. Thank God for that. At least I can take a break from you people. You know what you know yourselves. Anyways,
Okay.
I do enjoy the conversations that we have on here. I
Mhm.
enjoy that. I do learn a lot from you guys, a lot, and I appreciate that. Also, I do know that I talk a lot generally, but also here I've been told. So
Oh my god.
I know, and by the way, I'm trying today. If you haven't noticed. I'm cutting people off less. I make jokes, but I move on. I keep quiet. Trying today. Thank you. I'm going to try even more going forward.
Applaudissez. Applaudissez.
Growth.
This is why nobody believe that that you are still struggling and you are still trying to also. There was no need for that. Hustling people don't take French classes for no reason. But anyways, but anyway, it's fine. Continue your hustle. May the Lord be with you. Anyway, as I was saying, that was rudely interrupted. Right? Say, say. Anyways, I am grateful for the pod. I do enjoy the fact once in a while it does clash with my Arsenal and my sport for my sport clubs. But I also think it shows how much I'm not willing to. It shows how much I love it and I'm willing to sacrifice my team for this. And
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
For some
All
reason,
right.
this has
Have
become a
I spoken
pod.
about my year?
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I was going to say, for some reason, it has become a pod appreciation thing. But like, how was your year?
It's like our Thanksgiving. It's like
Yeah,
our
exactly.
Thanksgiving
It's like we're
episode.
having Thanksgiving
There's nothing wrong
dinner.
with that. What are you
Yeah.
These are
grateful for? What else am I grateful for?
Thanksgiving episode.
But how was your year,
Oh, by the
Ayo?
way, I am grateful for my new location that we
Okay.
moved into.
Yeah, you
I
like
love
it?
it.
Okay.
Yes, it feels safe and secure. By saying that this is not a jinx, nobody should come and look for us. I bind in the name of Jesus. I'm just saying it because it
Oh
just feels
God.
nice. It feels less threatening than where I was coming from. If you've heard the story before the pod was being recorded, it's also less loud. That's what I'm going to say. The person that owns the story can share the story whenever they like.
Okay, Ayo, I'm sorry. What does this have to do with how your year has been? I'm
No,
so
I'm just
confused.
grateful for my new location. I'm just grateful for my new location
Okay,
because it's
you
part
can
of
be
my year.
grateful and move on.
No, I can be grateful, but also look back at the struggles that I faced in my old place. And there are some people that are
Oh
still
my god.
facing that the Lord moved me away from that struggle. You know?
Ayo is such a typical Nigerian. You know how Nigerian people will be in a car accident where 5 people will die and they'll come to church and be like, thank God for my life. 5 people
Won't you
died,
thank God for
but
your life?
God, but God
You could
saved
have,
me. Like those 5 people are not loved by God. Like, what do you mean?
we don't know. Maybe they were all visiting for Babalawo. Maybe you were the one that was saved. You have to give testimony now.
Or
Mr.
or ten, well, I get it's something to be grateful about. Like, hey, 9 people were fired and I was not one of them. Praise the Lord. Like, I
Won't
guess
you
we're
be
happy that
grateful?
you were not fired. I get. But like just say, look, God, I thank you for the fact that I kept my job.
Mhm.
Not the one you are bragging the people who
No,
lost their
people
job
need to
into the
know the
story.
struggle now.
See,
People need to understand the struggle.
there
Like,
was
just
an
come on here and
accident
be
and I
like,
didn't
I'm
die.
thankful that I
Praise the
kept my
Lord.
job. No. You must show the extent of how God kept you. Especially if you can walk after it. Imagine, to be fair though, 6 people in the car, 5 people died. You walked out and you give testimony the Sunday. Abba now, you too, you'll be grateful. You,
Moving on. Moving on. Moving
So,
on. Are we still learning about your year? So you
what
changed
about
your
you?
location. What else happened to you? You got a new girlfriend?
Yes, yes, yes.
the
I
fact
believe I
that
found the love of
we
my
had
life.
to bring that up for
I'm so
you, I
happy.
don't understand.
I'm so happy. No, I've spoken about it. I
Biola,
just didn't know if it was being recorded at that time.
Biola, did you know her name
Please.
is Victoria? Victor and
No.
Victoria. I know. I
Oh,
know. Victor
the
and
victory.
Victoria. Yeah,
Match
exactly.
made in
Victory.
The
heaven. Match made
Victors.
in heaven.
Yeah.
Match made
Eh?
in heaven, right?
Child
I
one.
know. She's so
Child
We
lucky.
one. Victor.
Bella, we will be at the
Victor.
wedding. We will be at the wedding. We'll be
We
running the
will.
pod in
We
the
will.
background of your wedding, giving
I don't mind.
commentary.
Let's make money. Let's make money. I don't mind.
Wow, Ayo will really use any life events to make money.
Me too. If I, why not? You know who I take inspiration from? There's a guy named Mr. Who's the Boss. He did the same thing now. He posted his wedding on YouTube. He posted his house on YouTube, and he made so much money because, to be fair, that house was extremely expensive. The speakers were like almost half £1 million.
Okay,
Just the speakers.
okay.
However, he
I hope he
posted the
didn't post
video
the
on YouTube and
location.
he made money.
I hope he didn't post the
Uh,
location
even if
because
he
that
did, I don't
sounds
think
inspirational
regular
for
people.
someone looking
I
for
don't
a
think
crime.
regular people can get in there. That's what
Mm.
I'm going to say. Like, it's going to take a lot
Fair enough.
for you to get into the vicinity
Yeah.
place of
But
going to go
hey,
rob him. So
as
anyway,
of wait, a lot of famous people, especially sports guys, their places got robbed this year. Eh? A lot. Like there's even a
yeah, but
syndicate.
sports is different.
So
But sports is different. Like, firstly, those
they
ones
have
were it
money.
was
Oh.
planned. No, they have money, but they're not literally living in an estate, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it. Because their
Mm.
houses are so massive, like it's almost
Okay,
like
they're
they're living
standalone.
almost separately.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay,
Exactly.
okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Also,
Fair enough.
they tend to rob they tend to go into those houses when
They're
when they are
empty.
not around.
Mm.
Yeah, when they're in a different city or when they
No,
go.
it's very easy. If the person is playing in another place, they know you are not home. They literally can see that you are not home. So
They just
But
have to
also,
check
what
the
if your
TV.
family is home, bro? What if your family is home?
Well, does your family know Tai Chi? No. So,
No.
yeah.
Unfortunately not.
Okay, so back
Anyway,
to
yeah,
how
I
your
think
what
year
are you
has
grateful
been.
for?
Is that all?
No,
yeah.
no.
Okay.
That now you're
Uh-huh.
making me feel like there should be more. Should there be more?
No, it's fine. It's fine if there's no more. But like,
It's the
okay,
way she said it now.
outside us as individuals, right? What would
Mm-hmm.
you say, like, what's the most interesting thing you heard about in 2025? If you
Oh
know
God.
it, the most interesting movie you
Interesting
watched,
thing.
or content, as the case
Uh,
may be.
movie. Okay, this most interesting series that I've watched this year the only one that came to mind, and maybe it's because I finished it recently, was the Day of the Jackal.
Oh,
Is
Day
it the
of the
Days of the
Jackal.
Jackal?
The
The
Day
Days
of
of
the
The
Jackal.
Yeah,
Day
Day of
of
the
the
Jackal.
Jackal.
I
Yeah.
think the story is not extremely complicated.
Mm.
The acting is really good, but I
Mm,
think the production that went into that show was extremely good.
yeah.
They did not take a lot of shortcuts. The casting was very good. I think
Mm-hmm.
the casting was very good. Each person, it felt like a series, but also felt like a movie. I think that's the best description I can give it. The
Mm.
production felt
Mm-hmm.
like a movie, but the story and the casting felt like a series.
Mm.
So, in the best way possible, smashing of two words together. When it comes to movies, ooh, I think I watched some movies earlier on in the. I don't think there's any movie that shook me this year, though. I don't know. Can I come back on the movie side? I don't
Sure.
think there's any
I
movie
think
that straight
for
up like
me,
hit me up.
in terms of content, I would say that I think I watched Day of the Jackal last year though. I don't know if it was this. I think it
Mm.
was last year. I can't remember. But like the content that really resonated with me were documentaries, like
Mm.
takes on true life events. And like there's I'm trying to remember now, the one where the mother was basically catfishing. I think we talked about it at some
Yeah,
point.
that was crazy.
There's Who Killed the Cat. Like there's like for me it was documentaries. There's the cocaine quarterback. That is on Prime. Another crazy like it's so crazy that you would, if it was made a movie, you would be like, nah, this is too much. But this is real life. Real life is even crazier than stories and movies. So yeah, there was a lot of document. I think now people are more open to telling their story, wacky stories, sure, but they're still telling their stories, and that I resonated with a lot this year.
It's the cost of living crisis. I think people are trying to make as much money as whatever
They're
from
trying to make
whatever
money.
from whatever misfortune they've dealt with.
Uh,
Like people are just like, I'm gonna make money
True,
out of
true,
this for
true,
real.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
like
know.
when something has happened to you and people told you, you would make money if people knew this story. That
Yeah,
everybody's
not
not. You know what? Let's go and
it's
let's check
time.
it out.
Yep, I agree.
Hmm.
I agree. I don't know if there's anything I've watched this year that has really stood out. Obviously, there are things I love. Like I love watching Slow Horses. It's one of my favorites.
Slow
Um,
Horse is awesome.
I love Slow Horses. Day of the Jackal. I don't think I watched that this year, but I love it. But like I like the book, so obviously
Oh yeah,
the series is
Adolescence
great.
too was good.
Yeah, Adolescence was troubling. I think the one I watched most recently that I'm like, okay, this is a good story was As You Stood By, the Korean one.
Okay,
That one was it made an impression where you're like, okay. I don't know if it would be
okay,
if anyone would consider it the most interesting story, but I thought that it was designed to have impact on people, and that was good.
okay.
There is no
Um,
movie I watched that really stood out. I watched Frankenstein recently. It was fine.
mm,
But again, I
Yeah.
think I'm
And
just.
apparently that's one of the best movies of the year, and you
It
just said
was
it was
no, I
fine.
don't think it was bad at all. But I just think like I'm not as enamored with movies as I used to be. So
What about
true.
Dune? That
Was
I
was the
Dune
love
this
great movie
year
June.
for
or
you.
Yeah,
like
I
Dune
think
was
June was
okay?
last
Dune
year.
was early this year.
No,
Yeah, was it last year or this year?
the reason why no, it was last year. It
It
was
was
last year.
last
But the
year.
reason why I mentioned it was I was in terms of comparing. Like I actually feel the same way as you. A lot of movies came. I actually go. I was going through a list of movies that came out this year, and just to see. Plus, I don't even think I've bothered watching most of the movies that came out this year.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've starting to lose a little bit of
Sinners.
motivation to watch movies because
Yeah.
I've
Okay.
been so disappointed overall, and I feel like also the messaging on the movies kind of feels a little bit similar.
They're not,
Like
and
they're
it's not even
transitioning.
the similarity. Some of them are not clear. Like, what exactly were you trying to tell us with this story? Like, I'm always like, what was the point of this story? What was the big thing where we were like, okay, this is the thing we're gunning for? You know how you watch movies like the Ford versus Ferrari movie? Almost everybody
Yeah.
who was watching that was really like, oh wow, we want this man to win. Like there was something you were gunning
Mm.
for, that you were so
Yeah,
invested
yeah.
in the movie because of that. These days you can watch a movie and be like, I don't even know what I'm doing here.
Yeah.
Like my interest is not being captured as I think it should. But also in a way, I'm taking
Mm.
responsibility for that because I feel like there's just so much information everywhere that maybe the part of the brain that engages that way is
Yeah,
just
yeah.
not.
It's
It's not being
it needs
stimulated
something
enough.
higher to.
Yeah, so like what I've been doing is like I've really dialed back on social media. Like I don't think I'm even going to post on Instagram this year. Typically I post once a year on Instagram as proof of life, but I'm like I can't be bothered. I deleted my Twitter
No, no, no.
account
We
because I
need
was
proof
like
of.
I don't need that.
Ah,
Like I just because it was just getting too much. It's like you open it and all of a
No,
sudden
I
it's
can understand.
everybody's opinions and thoughts. It's like reading the whole world's diary. Literally. Like you open Twitter and everyone's diary is just there and you just keep
And
scrolling.
some of them are ingrates.
Yeah, and
I
yeah,
said it.
like a lot of it is just messed
I
up,
said it.
like messed up thinking, where you start asking yourself questions like, what's going on? And then on TikTok, like I'll go on TikTok maybe when I'm not feeling well, and I'm like, I genuinely don't have brain capacity for anything else, so I'm okay to use my
okay.
brain for this. But even there, you're like, do I really want to watch all the propaganda by all these political figures and all the drama they're bringing
Your
to the
channel is a
table?
yeah. Your
Like
stuff is a bit.
no, like a
Your
lot of
stuff
my
is very.
TikTok is funny, but once in a while I would get like a US political thing, or I would get like an
Oh, I've skipped
influencer
those.
who is yet again unboxing another set
Trying
of plates.
to.
And I'm like, how many plates do we really need in life? Like, how many plates are you buying in a month? Like, I'm just like,
Why
it's
do
too
you keep getting
much.
plates?
No, like I get other things like, oh, unbox these 10 pairs of boots with me, unbox. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, I don't think anybody should
No,
be shopping this
I think
much.
she's just jealous. I think her struggles are catching up. I think she wants to unbox them.
I
Don't
am
lie, you want to unbox a little bit now. A
no,
little bit,
no,
just a little bit.
I'm just like it's too much information because then I'm hearing people would be like, oh, by the way, do you think I should get this spoon or that spoon? I'm like, girl, they're
Huh?
spoons. Like they're
Spoon.
just they're spoons. Just buy the
No,
spoons you
Okay,
like.
Ayo,
no.
I don't know if this
I
will
don't
apply
trust
to you.
fully. Yeah,
Others are so for
I don't
me,
trust her spoon rejection.
and I think Demi is also in this boat. I have the this 2025. see reality series, especially like Love is Blind and all. I'm out. I'm
Me
done.
too. I'm done.
I'm done.
I
I'm
did
done.
not watch any
I'm
Love is
done.
Blind this year. I
I'm
I did
can't.
not
done.
watch. I did not.
I'm
First things
done.
first.
Ah, you too.
First things
You
first.
see?
No,
I'm
no, I
done.
did not even watch the
I'm
last one.
done.
I don't even watch the
I'm
last one.
done. I'm
You
done.
know the funny thing? Be
I'm
patient.
done.
Be patient. There's Love Island Australia currently going on. I haven't watched. I wanted to. I started the first episode and I stopped. I haven't
If
been
they
able
can
to
lose
continue.
Ayo, then
There's no hope.
ah,
I am starting to get a
this
little
is the
bit.
end of
I don't
is the
know. The the shows and I think and I'm okay. Let me two reasons why I think I'm done with. I'm not. I'm trying. It's becoming less interesting to me. Two reasons
okay.
why. First things first. The show isn't as fresh as it used to be because of the
Original.
people that are coming in here
Mm.
who now have an idea of how the show goes and they are so aware and they are think that they can make a life of the show
Mm-hmm.
once the show has ended.
Yeah.
And it's no longer it doesn't feel the and I think this is also down to the production, right? I think the productions are doing a poor job in their casting. It's I think they're doing a poor
Maybe.
job in their
I
casting.
I don't think I
And
do.
I'm not blaming them entirely. I think also the people that are coming onto the show, but
I am
You
blaming
can
they are
only
production.
pick
they
I
are
will blame
they
production 10 times over. Let me tell you what. Have you
I
guys
think
watched Below Deck?
this
Sorry,
sorry
Ayo. Okay, you go on. Finish
no
up, then I'll
continue.
ask you. Have you
Okay,
seen Below
I feel
Deck?
like they've
who is going on.
Let Ayo
she
go
said
on.
sorry, go on.
Emmanuel.
She said
Let
no,
Ayo
Father has
finish.
she said
Because
sorry,
you
go
said
on.
go on at the same
And then
time.
she
So I thought
slandered
you were
me.
saying to go on. You go on. Okay, you finish. And then I'll ask you
All
guys
right.
why
The
we're going.
reason why, the reason why I would not, I think the reason why I would ultimately blame production is, I think they seem to have forgotten the reason why we all came to the show, which is ultimately we come here for love. They seem to focus on what will make good TV, and I think there is a balance. I think if you put a bunch of people together, naturally there would be conflicts that would be interesting
Okay.
enough to carry the show. I think
Mm-hmm.
what makes your show so unique is we came here for love. And I found a show to prove to prove my point. I found a show on Netflix. Obviously it's a Asian show. I think it's Korean, where they brought people together who have never been in a relationship, who have never been in a
Mm.
relationship ever. They are called eternal singles, and they showed us their production interview. They did like a
Okay.
little makeup for them, so the people that needed to get to learn how to dress better and to get a better haircut, they helped them. The
Okay.
people that feel like they needed therapy, maybe that was their issue for not being able to understand, like they've been through some trauma, or maybe they're just too short in. They went to go see some psychology. One of the guys there who was a little bit overweight, he lost a bit of weight. He didn't get skinny and buff, but he lost a bit of weight to the
At
fact that
least
it boosted his
progress, yeah.
confidence going into the show. And the show felt so organic in the sense that you can constantly feel they did it does. I think they understand that people understand that this is a show and their production is not invisible.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that makes sense. Like a lot of shows, they try to pretend like there's no people behind the curtains where
Mm.
like you can understand that you guys are producing something. They let things that might they let these people explore and let these people be themselves. And it's the only time where they feels like they just conversations. And it, and there was an actual real couple that was formed on the show, a Korean show where real couple was actually formed. And this is not like your single inferno, where you know that they are all here. What is a person that went to Harvard is doing on a Korean dating show? You know that you will never find relationship there. Why are you here?
Uh-uh.
Okay,
Uh-uh.
take it easy.
I,
It's
I
not
don't
that
I
deep.
don't even
I'm
this
sorry.
Also, can I
I'm
example.
sorry.
rant about Below Deck?
I apologize. You can.
Okay.
You in fact take the floor. I think I should stop.
Have you guys watched Below Deck?
I've seen
No.
clips, but I haven't watched like
So I
extensive.
watched.
Is it a good show? Should I watch it?
Wait, please. Let me just
You
tell
know
you.
I'm
So
down for
there's
anything.
one called Below Deck Down Under, which is the Australian one. And
Of
it's
course.
basically
Down
like a
under.
group of crew serving guests on a cruise, like
Yeah,
not on a
I've seen
cruise,
that,
on a
yeah.
yacht. And so it's
I
like
Mm.
you get
understand the
guests,
premise.
blah blah blah. I watched the one for Down Under, the Australian one. Really well done. Like it was like I was watching it and I was like, oh my god, this is what it takes to work on a yacht. Like it's endless, right? And guests come in and they've got like specific requests and blah 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 blah. So you're watching people navigate the complexity of dealing with that, like dealing with different guests, making sure food is
Okay.
ready on time, who's cleaning, and even like the biases that they show in how they're relating with each other and personality
Hmm.
issues. Then I made the mistake of watching the one that was just
The
below
American one,
deck, the American one,
of course,
the most recent
of course.
season. I have never seen such rubbish in my life. It was so obvious that the production team had tried to start drama deliberately by planting someone who was not originally like a yacht working person. They call them yachties, and made her date like six people on the crew. We're talking about a
Ah,
crew of like 10 people.
yeah, yeah. Everybody
And
knows
so she
everybody
so
in
she's
between.
kissing this one, and then this one's like, oh, she's kissed me, and then she kissed me, and it literally was no longer about the fact that these guys work on the boat. We were now watching the dating
The
life of this
relationships.
person.
Mm.
And I'm like, what the hell is this? And they literally
Ridiculousness.
had their Instagram snapshots every single time they showed someone. As if I
Influencers.
would, and I'm like, what like what? No, that was terrible. I would, and because of that, I'm like, I would never in my life, never ever click on Below Deck America ever again. I don't care. It's so bad. It's so bad. But one show I think I want to watch next year is Married at First Sight Australia
Of course
because
Oh,
we are.
those
it's
guys are
good. It's good.
dramatic.
It's good.
Yep,
It's
Of
good.
that
course
I
we
will
are.
And
watch.
Of course
it's
we are.
not forced. It's not forced.
Yeah.
Of
I
course
I've
we
used
are.
to
seen I've seen
watch
a couple of
Selling
Um,
series.
Sunset, but Selling Sunset this last season, I'm just like, no, I will never again click on this show. Never.
I think I think ultimately our we've come to the conclusion that the shows some of the shows have gotten overproduced and poorly done,
Hmm.
and
Okay.
and we are finding new and fresh ones to watch.
Yeah.
Some of them
Can I
have kept the some of them have
ask a
kept their
question
yeah,
though?
go on.
I want to
Yeah.
ask, is it a function of also us as persons, how like our, let's say, likes and dislikes and our tolerance for certain things has just also evolved? Like it's not like they were
That
not
might
like
be
this
it.
before, but maybe it's us that is changing. Is
Yeah, that's true.
I
That's
would
true.
I would say this, right? I would say this. The reason, and I think I don't know if I mentioned this. For me, the reason why I struggle to watch Love Island currently is the discord around it, not necessarily the show itself.
Oh, sorry.
The the last season, the American one, really exploded. I don't know if you guys understand just how big that show got in America. It
you
was
brought it to
competing with
us.
the NFL. That's how big the show was when it was
Hmm.
there.
Okay.
That's massive for a show to
Yeah,
compete
yeah,
with the
yeah.
NFL to the point where some of the castmates that came out this year were getting $1 million brand deals. And when a particular incident happened, it became news, not just news within the community, it became news in the worldwide aspect of it. The show really broke out. But what came with that is a section of fans that now started supporting certain bad behaviors, but also started a lot of uneducated therapists started
Okay, okay, okay,
decoding
okay.
therapist words
Mm.
and started
Okay, okay, okay,
like
okay.
misinterpreting human connections and believing that things should be done at their time. And then and then so with one talking head talks, other less other informative talking heads join the talking head to now create a toxic culture
Mm.
where
Okay.
now, and this is not my issue, right? And I think somebody described it well. It's like humans have preference, like our preference. We seem to underestimate how much our preferences goes into what we deem to be wrong and what we deem
Good.
to be right.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like if you are attractive enough, you get away with a lot of things.
Yeah.
In fact, not a lot of, you get away with things. Fine. There's a particular guy
Pretty privilege.
that is called Rob. That's called Rob on the season 6 of Love is Blind, Love Island America.
Mm-hmm.
He is very attractive for white people. So a lot of and a lot of them did not. A lot of them had an issue with some of the things he did on the show with the girl, with a particular girl.
Mm-hmm.
However,
Okay.
he still gets celebrated. Like, oh, he's so
Ayo
attractive.
is cl-
I just can't handle it.
Ayo is clearly
However,
losing it.
I am. Now there is a guy who did who is you shall not mention on the same subreddit. Very attractive also, short, so he gets bullied for his height, and is black, so he's unforgivable.
Ah,
Mm.
Whereas
ah.
the guy, very important, very important contest. The other guy from this same season, white, has done a lot worse than this particular. In fact, they were best friends in their house. They did a lot of the same things, and so this white guy did a lot of things worse. Again, easily forgivable
Yeah.
because of what he is a part. For a lot of people watching the show, is their idea of attractive. Is their idea of it reminds me of the of is the Bella we understand this context is the Jack Grealish of white people of Love Island, America. There's a particular footballer where he gets drunk. If he when he goes out, he has a wild party lifestyle. The British media think of him like such a fun guy to be around.
Mhm.
Jack Grealish, such an amazing like you can tell he's loved by his teammates. He just
Is
likes to have fun.
the is
Such a
that
pretty boy.
the bad boy that like there's bad boy and
Yeah.
Yes.
there's bad boy.
When
Is
the
there?
black guy bought a house for his mom, they were talking about how he's being financially responsible.
Oh yeah, wasn't that Raheem Sterling?
Like in Sterling, like they
Yeah.
were literally insulting him for buying house for his mom. Like you can just see the like
I don't. Do you know
the
what?
the
That's what.
discourse.
That's the reason I said I will not ever again in my life click on Selling Sunset ever. So Selling Sunset, first of all, was dumb to start with. Like it wasn't a show you were watching to learn much, right? It was a group of women inappropriately dressed all the time selling these ridiculously priced houses. Like there was a house with 6 bedrooms and 12 bathrooms. That's the kind of show we're talking about. It's a real estate
Sorry,
show.
Mhm.
why is a house with 6 bedroom house
I don't know. Like
12
maybe it's
bathrooms?
2 bathrooms per bedroom. I don't know what they were thinking. But basically, the point is like I was watching it for like some of the
Yeah,
houses. I'm like,
it
okay,
feels a little
like
giddy to me, doesn't it?
it's one of those things where you watch where you're like, I'm interested or like I'm surprised something like this exists in terms of like the sizes of the
Okay.
houses, the views they
Yeah,
have, and then the way the girls dress. Like you look at some of their outfits, you're like, okay, that looks nice, but I don't really think I'd wear that to work. So you watch it because the girls are good looking, and it's just one of those things where it's not your everyday life, right? So it's an escape. So I used to watch it for that. And then this
Okay.
Nigerian lady joined, but she's British. I think she's got British citizenship. She joined.
Okay.
She was the only black girl who joined, as far as I can recall, or at least the first dark-skinned black person. Maybe I should put it that
I see.
way.
The
For her
light
to
skinned one
join the
got a pass.
group, because they call them the O group, for her to join the group, they made her sell a house first. And I think she sold the house for like 25 million or something like that. She had to
Good
first
for
prove
her.
herself. Meanwhile, the
Yeah.
other girls who were joining would just be like, oh, I know a friend. I know a friend. Those people would join. So she joined.
Oh,
One of the
okay.
girls on the show happens to be Nick Cannon's baby mama. One of
I
Nick
know.
Cannon's baby
Yeah.
mamas. Like, this is not an
Yeah.
exclusive position, please. So let's even get that clear. So she
Good. Girlfriend
she
is
was on
chopping.
the
The cannon
show,
is chopping.
right? So
Like
like the Nigerian chick, her name's Chelsea, or let's call her British because I don't know if she's connected to her Nigerian roots, but British. She then was speaking to this girl when she just joined, and they were talking about the relationship with Nick Cannon, and she was sort of talking about like, oh, I don't really know that this is a good relationship type of thing. You know how it is, like they start drama type of thing.
Yeah.
This girl took it personally, started hating Chelsea, blah blah blah. It became a big issue. This girl found out Chelsea's husband was cheating, revealed it on camera to Chelsea, and that was supposed to be like their we are even type of thing. Like you
Yeah.
talked about my
Okay.
relationship, now I've exposed your cheating
So
husband online, blah blah blah. That should have been the end. Guys, this last season, I was like, what the hell is happening? All of a sudden, these girls in the office were acting like Chelsea is evil. Like there was a house showing they did, and she was wearing this very short skirt To be honest, that skirt was inappropriate. Like I would not wear that to work. But again, remember what I said, all of these women,
All
Where
the
else would you wear it to? I just want
they
to know.
all
Would you wear
dress
that skirt anywhere?
inappropriately. No, like you can, maybe I'd wear it around my house to skip or something, but that's how small. But all the women dress inappropriately.
like
One,
it's
the
the theme of
girl
the
was,
show.
it's the theme of the show. Like you know that if you're going to meet your realtor and they're dressed like that, you're not going to take them
Ah,
seriously because you're going to be like, girl, are you trying to sell a house or are you trying to marry somebody? Like we need to understand what's happening. You would not take, so this was
there's
not a new
there's
thing.
dinner everywhere, you know.
The
Continue.
white woman who was the show, the office manager, she was hired, went to the two male buses. She didn't talk to Chelsea and said, oh, look at how Chelsea is dressed. It's so inappropriate. This is not the first inappropriate person, like inappropriately dressed person in this company. Then they all call Chelsea together, and the men are like, "Oh, you know, the way." And Chelsea's like, "Mary, you could have spoken to me. Like, you could have come to me. I
Yeah,
don't think it's appropriate for you to
fair.
go to our two male bosses to talk about my clothing when you could have come to me. You show your tits around the office, and I don't complain. Like, so why would you do this?" Because of that, Mary was like, oh, you know, Chelsea is not my friend, blah, blah, blah. They're fighting. This season, Mary got mugged or she got robbed. People broke into her house. So Chelsea sent her flowers. They were the very normal, minimal flowers. Chelsea is divorced now. She's a single mom. Sent her flowers with a
Oh,
note. I'm so sorry this happened to you. I'm thinking of you. This became a big issue. Mary starts crying. Yeah, she did it for camera time. She did it. Meanwhile, on the
but you
same
went to
show,
report her for wearing short skirts.
on the same show, after she got robbed, their male boss gave Mary two Rolex watches on camera. She did not think that was inappropriate, but that Chelsea sent flowers and the flowers were delivered while she was being filmed. She took this as a thing and started attacking Chelsea every opportunity that she got. And I was like, I can't watch this. I can spend my time, like, I'm okay with them being like flimsy. You know, they're showing these houses. We know that they're not really going to sell them because it's probably like out of everyone's reach, blah, blah, blah. That's still fine, right? I'm just watching you. But when it becomes like everyone's ganging and attacking somebody, and it didn't matter to me that it was because Chelsea was black. It's not that. It's the fact that they were attacking her
It's
over something so useless that Mary went to a party in this season, saw Chelsea's name card, and started crying saying that she's scared of Chelsea. Scared that what? That what? Because someone sent you flowers, she literally lost her shit over someone
Karen,
sending her flowers.
Karen, Karen,
She was
Karen.
whipping, like she
Money.
was literally shaking. She was shaking and
She's
whipping. I'm like, was it
she's
No,
Chelsea that robbed you? Maybe you
but
don't want to tell her. Think about the fact that she lost it over flowers being delivered. Like she could have said, you know what? I don't think the flowers were genuine. And Chelsea did say to her, listen, if I wanted to make a statement of camera, I would have sent you $2,000 flowers. Those flowers were like $120 because I was genuinely thinking of you. And I know that being robbed is not great. She still went
yeah,
on. And then when she saw her name and she's like, oh, I'm just so scared of her. Do you know what that means? Like, this is the only black girl in your group. Why are you
and
scared?
you're
Scared of her
presenting
that
the
what? You're making it seem like she's violent or maybe
what
she's
has
going to
she
do
done
something
to
to you.
you
Like,
to
come
warrant?
on.
plus
Yeah,
you also have to understand the like people are watching this and you're leaving a terrible impression for her.
Exactly. You're making it seem
Like
like she's
it's not a very
so bad. And I'm like, come on,
yeah.
over flowers. I was just like, you will never see me watch this show ever again. I don't care what happens. I can't. I'm just like, that's it. Like, I don't care. I will rather lose my mind somewhere else. This is ridiculous. And I'm just like, this girl didn't like she sent you flowers. If she's like, yeah, but we're not friends, you could have texted me. Okay, I didn't. I sent you flowers. What is the problem? And then she's like
yeah.
weeping. She's so scared. Nope.
Guys, is there anything else that you're grateful for other than Chelsea's? I pray that she
No,
doesn't make her money. I'm sorry about her
no, I
husband
think
being a
I
cheater.
just wanted to, yeah, I wanted to just say that for so many people, it's not the actions that determine whether something is right or wrong. It is who is doing it. If it is someone they
Yeah.
Yeah.
consider in their tribe, or when I
Yeah.
say tribe, I
Then
don't
it's
mean like,
fine.
but like someone that they feel like they
No, I
connect with,
get you.
then it's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
There's a
And if it is
kinship.
someone
There's a
they don't
kinship.
connect with,
Yeah, that's
no.
true. I
And
agree.
that's
No, it is.
just
And
so.
I think and to make matters worse, it's usually the people in position of power that now uses that idea of
They
like,
do.
yeah, we don't think this is right, we don't think this is wrong.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it
I
kind
think
of reminds me of the old dog issue, right? The way like I think we mentioned this on the last pod where I was talking about how like people value dogs. A lot of a section of people value dogs' life more than human beings'
Oh,
life,
yep, yep.
and they can use that now to hate on certain people who like their culture and in their beliefs, the
dogs
dogs are
don't
just
have
dogs,
that.
Hmm.
animals.
Mm.
Some people eat dogs, and I don't. I feel like I should make that distinction, but some people do,
We don't eat
and like
dogs.
we don't. But like the way they now view those people is like
Of
they are
course.
right there with the
Less.
devil. Like they are them and the devil are like same was in fact they are the ones that like brings the devil's work onto earth. You know, like they form a connection because they like guys, people eat rabbits.
Just, okay, don't
Can we
anger
stop it?
people on this pod. Just don't make people
Again,
No,
scream.
I don't even like lamb. So I'm just
wait.
saying, I don't
You
even
know
like
what?
lamb. I'm just saying,
I wanted I wanted to say something, but you know what? Let me not say it. It's not worth it.
no, say
It's not
it.
worth
Bella, I can't be the only one now. Say it.
it. No.
Say it. You are
You
old now. You
see,
should know. You are
wait.
old people
There are
have
three.
confidence.
They usually say that when a group of three, one person is the odd one. You are the odd one. We don't need two odd. If it's two odd people, that means the whole group is odd. So let just you carry that role. You do it. You got
God will have
this.
God will have
Go
mercy on
ahead.
you and on your
Do
soul
this.
All
for this
right.
You got
behavior.
this.
This is why
Well,
you are
Got
going bored
this.
because you don't say everything in your mind.
that's
And
fine.
that's why you are
Anyway,
going
you
gray
guys.
because you say everything on your mind.
Yeah, I am old, but guess what? I would rather be gray. I can dial it, but you, there's nothing to dial.
You
You
don't
I
can't
know
can
even go
go
to
that.
to
Turkey anymore.
Biola can
I
get a
You
can go
can't
hair
go
to
to Turkey
Turkey.
transplant.
anymore.
I
You
can
Biola
go to
can't
can
go
get
to
a
Turkey.
Turkey anymore. They
I'll
say
Biola
go
that
to
it
can
can't be
Turkey.
repaired. They
I'll
say
go
it
to
can't be repaired.
Turkey. I'll go to
They can't repair
Turkey.
yours. Yours has been gone for too long. Mr. Minus 11 years. Minus
Okay.
11 years of what? For all you know,
Oh
you
my
could be 50.
God. So much vitriol. Anyway, we need to go. This has been lovely. I'm thankful for the year.
Well,
You guys didn't even actually ask me how my year was, but my year was fine. So that's all I have to say.
No, just fine. Say your piece now. We can edit
There's
you
nothing
in the
else I
beginning.
have to say. My year was just
No,
fine.
what about your struggle vacation and your struggles that you faced
I don't want to talk about
recently?
that.
Mm, 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 mm. It's like nobody
Anyway,
will see it. No sympathy for me. I struggle. I struggle. I struggle vacating in Italy.
the thing is
Oh,
this.
boo boo me.
No. Look, she says struggle. People's ears will be like, yeah. Then she says vacation. They're like, huh? No. Oxymoron. It doesn't work. Struggle
So,
vacation. No. Sorry.
oh.
Go.
So, brother,
no,
you
there
can
are
struggle
struggle
vacate in your
vacations,
house.
guys.
You can struggle vacate in your house. But when you struggle vacate in Italy, in a white man's land, eating,
Eating
she told
pasta.
me that oh no, eating croissant. She's like, I was having croissant in the morning. I didn't even know. And I asked her, was croissant the only thing you ate? She's like, working is free. So I told her that she's like, I work through it. I'm like, fine. But is it only croissant that you had throughout the day? So let's say you had croissant in the morning, because that was the complimentary what the hotel gave you, which you paid for, by the way. And then you walk, let's say you walk around the city hungry. You came back, you come and finish that croissant that you didn't finish in the morning because you knew you were going to be hungry when you got back. you
You
were
don't know.
you were photosynthesizing your what they call it. You were using the sun's energy from your walking around in Italy
Yeah, I
to
was
feed yourself. That
photosynthesizing.
was your
Yeah.
struggle.
Mhm.
Nonsense. Anyways, thank you all
Anyway,
for joining us.
thank you guys. Have
Like
a
and
good.
subscribe.
Hope you guys are grateful. Tell us what you are grateful for in your year if you stay this long. I actually want to know one thing that you are grateful for this year.
Yeah.
Also, what movie would you recommend for us, please,
Oh
so we
God.
can get our feedback.